Hello everyone, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get into the Gemini reading for the next 7 days in the area of love. And this is going to be a reading where I take a look at your mind, body, heart, and soul. In that area, see where you're at, see what you're feeling, what you're thinking, where you are physically in your body, spiritually where you're at in the area of love, or what's coming through to you in the area of love. What energies you're going to be able to sort of apply. All right, guys, if you're looking for a twin flame reading, where you're looking into a specific connection you have with somebody, then you can check those out. That'll be linked. All right, guys, check it out. Let's get into Gemini. Jumpy cards today. Jumpy cards. Gemini, next 7 days. Show me. Alright, Gemini. In the center, we start with 9 of Swords, covered by the Lovers. Oof. Anxiety. King of Pentacles, Star, Judgment, and 2 of Cups. Alright. At the bottom, we have the 2 of Wands. So this has been a theme now. I've done all of the Earth sign readings today. I was late with them, sorry, but they should have come out yesterday. But in any case, 2 of Wands is showing up a lot. 2s are showing up. Decision making, wanting to move forward, wanting to take that next step, right? It's showing up in the readings, and I think it's maybe just, well, we shall see, right? In any case, Gemini, there's been some regret. There's been some anxiety here with the love connection. You have Lovers and 2 of Cups. Then some karma is coming in. Some karma is coming in and being balanced. Judgment is coming in as a rebalancing. But let's check it out, all right? You have, excuse me, also 2 of Wands. So 2 2s straight out in the center. This week, there's anxiety. There's worries. There's sleepless nights. 9 of Swords oftentimes talks about anxiety associated with the past that comes back, you know, that you worry you're going to have to pay a price for. But in any case, you're just worrying this week, right? And you're going through it. Covered by the Lovers. So it's clear that you're worried about a connection, right? A lover's connection that you have with someone. And Lovers really is about give and take. It can be that you're concerned or worried about a conversation that you need to have. Lovers energy comes in to remind you that in any relationship, the balance is something that is in motion. Balance, you know, balance isn't still. You must constantly be adjusting to balance, to be in balance. And even though right now there is an anxiety here about something in particular going on, looking forward, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the energy feels strong that, you know, this connection you have with this person can take that. Are you willing to talk to them about it? Are you willing to sort of have that communication, right, that you need to have? This feels more like just fear. But Lovers, the strength is there. The union has the strength to deal with it. Even if one has to give and another has to, you know, is taking, and vice versa, or you are coming together, excuse me, in different ways, the union, the connection can take it. More times than not, 9 of Swords is about anxiety, about things that there are no reason to be worried or anxious about. And that's the nature of anxiety, right? It's like a fear that you can't really pinpoint. Now, mind and body. In your mind, yeah, there's a feeling of judgment coming in, maybe realizing a mistake that was made, or realizing maybe where you went wrong in a particular situation, right? Maybe, you know, judgment. Sometimes this card is called karma in some decks. It can be, oftentimes we understand the nature of our own judgments when we've been judged, right? And so, you know, and so we learn, right? When we've been put in that situation that someone else has been put in, we begin to realize, so this is what it's all about. And that is also the nature of karma, you know, getting back what you put out to reinforce the understanding of what it all means, right? And to reinforce empathy and forgiveness. Judgment can also often indicate a desire for reconciliation, right? So for some of you, it can be that you're wanting to reconcile with a lover and you're worried. You know, you're just anxious about it happening. In the body, you have King of Pentacles. So there's definitely a feeling here that financially, Gemini, you're doing well. In your body, you're doing well. You're on top. You're the King of Pentacles. You have, you know, you've amassed, you know, your fortune, I want to say, or your blessings. You know, you have financial stability, and you have stability in your world in the sense that you have sort of established your reputation. You've established that you are someone who is good at your craft, right? The King of Pentacles is really the king of manifesting in the material world your dreams. So this oftentimes can be somebody who owns their own business, or there's someone who's highly respected in their field, right? So there's this level of status also that comes with it, that comes with the wisdom and the experience of being the King of Pentacles. So that is that's also kind of your focus physically. And it's interesting because I think you probably get a sense of confidence and power from this area in your life, Gemini. Now, let's go into heart and soul, star energy, and Two of Cups. In your heart, you're ready to move forward and to be much more sort of focused. Aquarius star has been showing up for all the readings today, being much more focused about what it is you want and what it is you are willing to put into your love connection, right? In your emotional, you know, in your heart, you're ready. In your heart, you're ready to sort of nurture this connection and to get closer to what it is you desire, to get closer to your dream. It's just this worry that's here. And then in your spirit, you have Two of Cups, that step, that commitment, wanting to take that next step, wanting to make that commitment. It feels strongly to me like a reconciliation, okay? Gemini, someone in the past, from your past, you may be a twin flame connection, soulmate connection, with someone that you've had a split off, or something has happened, right, in the long sort of history of your relationship. Because lovers can also, a lot of times, can indicate a relationship here, and I feel like it's here also where there's been some history here, right? It may be one of those relationships that has spanned a decade or 5 years, and then on again, off again, you know, on for 3 years, off for a few months, back on, or something like that. But it feels like there's a long story here. And right now you're at that part of the story, excuse me, where the anxiety is high, because there is a karma, there is a disagreement, a sort of a split, a judgment that has to be sort of reevaluated or addressed in the terms of reconciliation, in terms of coming back together and talking about it, someone needing to apologize to the other. And yet in your heart, you're willing to do it. You have hopes for it in your heart with that star energy. And spiritually, you have hope for coming back together and making that commitment with that Two of Cups, right? Being willing to go back down that road. Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, you're willing to fight for it. There's a willingness there to fight for it. It's just the anxiety of, you know, facing it, I think, you know, facing the issue. All right. Let's go ahead and get some clarity here. Next 7 days on these 4 cards we have here. Mind, body, heart, and soul for my lovely Gemini. Show me. All right, so 7 of Wands, having to work for it. There we go. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is a past relationship. 6 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. Definitely this is a long-term relationship, a soulmate connection in your heart. You want it back. 6 of Cups. All right, in your heart, you want it back. There's great affection here. You've probably known each other for quite some time. Like I say, it feels like a relationship that has really, there's been a long road here. There's been a lot of history here. And your dream is to get it back. Your dream is to get that affection back, that connection back. Physically, yeah, you worked hard for it. And I think over the years, this is something that's probably weighed into this connection, Gemini. Um, Probably the amount of work or the amount of, you may have been a bit of a workaholic, what have you, right? Or some of the strives and trials and tribulations you've had to go through, right? Seven of Wands, you've really had to work hard. You've had to be creative. You've had to sort of really battle to maintain your sort of position and to continue to build on your foundation and your power and your stability to get to where you were at, where you are at now with that King of Pentacles. And again, it's something that may have weighed into this relationship and that may have played a part into why there is this anxiety and why there is this reconciliation that you're desiring here. Could be that there was a falling out about how much you've worked or who was working when, right? Again, Six of Wands, there's a feeling of, Six of Wands is a victory, okay? So this is a little bit of a little bit of a portent that there's a victory here. There is a victory on the horizon here. If you're both willing to talk about it and really open up to judgment and the rebalancing of karma, understanding. Reconciliation is not just about getting back what you want, but it's really about understanding each other in a way that you haven't understood each other before, right? And really reevaluating our judgment of each other because we are all judged, right? And so that's where the empathy grows. This card, judgment, is all about growth of empathy through experience, karmic balance, and ultimately wanting to reconcile and come back together. There's a victory there. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So you're the King of Pentacles. You have your Queen of Pentacles coming in over the Two of Cups. Can be that your partner or your person was very much like your, I'm going to say, it could be very much like they were your partner also in your business or in your work in some kind of way. But it feels here, Queen of Pentacles is the one who brings the heart, right? She's water of earth. She brings the heart to the work. She brings the heart to the manifestation of what she desires. She nurtures it. You can see how she looks at the pentacle there in terms of, like it's her baby, And so there is an emotional input. She puts so much into it. She comes from nothing. And so what she builds up through hard work, but through love also. And so it's very dear to her, right? And there is this coming in. Interestingly enough, over this Two of Cups, it can be that this is your person coming in, Gemini, and that's kind of what they embody. You're embodying the King of Pentacles. They're embodying the divine feminine of Pentacles. You masculine of Pentacles in a way, right? And so yes, you may be very good partners, but there's something here, I think, where there was a mistake. It doesn't feel to me like you guys really couldn't see eye to eye. It feels like just the wrong reaction, the wrong thing, the wrong sort of set of circumstances that then led to perhaps a split and the need for reconciliation. If there was a full split or even a partial split to get back to where you are. But this does feel like there was a split in terms of seeing each other, a distance, and now this reconciliation is coming in and the worry here, Nine of Swords. But definitely a real strong connection here. You are two halves of a whole, two peas in a pod. Lovers, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You enjoy the same things. You work the same way. And so that's why I also feel like this little challenge that was here it's definitely something that can be sort of overcome, right? It doesn't feel like it was something that deep. It was deep enough, but ultimately didn't cross the type of lines that we would think, right? That would say no way for reconciliation. Absolute victory here on the reconciliation coming in. Give me two energies for this reading, and then I'm going to call this your outlook. Show me, Capricorn. Spirit of the anchor, spirit of the stranger. Caution, warning, danger. So, stranger, wondering what that is. Could be somebody coming in, right? Just be careful there. Spirit of the anchor, stability, solid. So there's there's a stability here, of course, and that's what I feel like. There is a stability here, but watch out for the spirit of the stranger, right? Could be something outside influences coming in. There's certain a warning coming in, a caution coming in some area. That's going to be specific to who this reading resonates with. It just feels to me like it's just an added energy that may come in this week, especially if you are separated from your person. You may not be aware that there is another influence here, right? That they, someone they know, or someone they've been dealing with, associating with, a friend of theirs, but maybe someone that you do not know. And so that's just an added spirit for some of you, all right? I'm going to leave it at that. Gemini, this is your reading for the next 7 days in the area of love. I hope it gave you some clarity, I hope you resonated with it. If not, that's fine. There's plenty of other readings from great readers out there that you can find a reading that resonates to your situation. But if you did enjoy this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And that's it. I'll see you guys at your next reading. Bye-bye now.